Hello, and welcome back to the Life and Lessons of Boss. I'm your host, Jordan. Um, and I've kind of been on a hiatus for the last, mm, oh, more than a month. Oops. Um, but yeah, it's been kind of an odyssey, let's say. Like, best word for it. July went by in 2 seconds flat. August went by in 2 seconds flat. Summer just went poof. I had summer in June and then poof, nothing. It's just been like stress, 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 stress. Stress about money, stress about car. Yeah, so as many of you may know, I have a minor fender bender in Florida, and I've been dealing with the fixing it since then. Um, so yeah, I went on vacation to Florida in June, came back in July. Um, Basically almost couldn't get home because the car was acting funky, and then we got lucky enough to be able to rent one, and here's where it gets annoying. Okay, so it's always annoying when your car breaks down, whatever, or some issue happens with it and you can't drive it. It's pretty easy and straightforward, let's say, to rent a car. It's like, oh shit, my car broke. Um, call rental car people, they'll pick you up, blah, blah, blah. Like, apparently, it doesn't work like that for wheelchair vehicles, which, shoot me, I thought it did. Oopsie. Um, but yeah, having learned the business model of how these places work, it's not simple at all. It's not like, oh, my car broke down, I need a rental car real quick. It's not like that. There's like rules and regulations and procedures and blah, blah, blah. But that's like any company ever. But they have a finite number of cars. So, yeah, apparently these cars are so few and far between that the stock that Mobility Works has, they distribute to their dealerships, but only like five at a time. Like they only have five vans at one location, and they expect you to bring it back to the same location because that's where they put it. So, like, for us to say rent a car in Daytona and bring it back to Bear, Delaware, where the closest one is, which isn't close, like, then I come to find that the Toyota in Glen Mills, which is a certified whatever dealer, they sell them, they service them, like a mobility vehicle dealer, let's say. They only have one. So I'm like, yet again, I'm still beholden to that stupid rule that they only give out a certain number of vans to a location. And, you know, I'm lucky enough to have my own van, but I'm realizing like some people are not. They don't have transportation. There's no way to get out. So I'm extremely lucky, and it keeps putting things in perspective for me. Like there are more people in wheelchairs than people know, but not everybody is doing what I'm doing and going out and doing stuff. Because they don't all have their own cars and the ability to drive said own cars. So I'm realizing like, hey, people probably need to rent that one van at the Glen Mills Toyota frequently for like doctor's appointments and other things. Like that's what I'm realizing. Like they don't have a way to get anywhere. There's no taxis. There's no Ubers. Like just get a handicap accessible Uber. If only it was that freaking simple. Like that's the thing. Like people are like, do this, do this, do this. I'm like, they don't exist. They do exist, but they're like again tiny. Like there's nobody that does it because they need the car to transport the wheelchair and like a regular like it's just somebody that works in rental cars needs to fix like you're telling me that they're making new ones like where are they going? Like people own them all over the country 100%, but for the people that don't, I guess they need like, and then when my car breaks down I'm kind of screwed because I'm like damn, like I was supposed to bring it today. That didn't happen because the car was reserved for somebody else. I was like and they needed like multiple days, and it's not cheap. It's not like $30 a day. It's like $100 a day. Like needing extra equipment somehow is like, okay, so like I understand why they do it that way because it's a very niche market, and there's not a lot of people that need a handicap accessible van. Uh, because there just isn't. There just aren't that many people. Like some people just have made up their minds that they're not going out and can't. And financially speaking, like it's a whole nightmare. Like I'm like, if I was somehow not as not in the position I'm in, like it would be pretty rough. So like I understand the plight of some people, but I'm like, I didn't realize it was like that until a month ago. Like I'm like, oh, so it's worse than I even thought. Like, it's like these vans are expensive as it is. They're like, well, I don't know how much a regular Toyota Sienna is, but the handicap accessible one is almost 100 grand. Yeah, like it's not a Corvette, it's a van. Like, not to mention the fact that a lot of them are minivans, and I don't really think they're designed to hold a wheelchair or tow it, or like, it's just not. Like the car that I have, the Traverse, is an SUV. It's built like that. It's built to pull weight. It makes way more sense to me that they would be using them that way instead of any other way. I actually have no idea if you can hear that, but that's my generator running. Yeah, because the power goes out here like all the time. But in any case, it's like, okay, when you have to fix your car, it's gonna take you a couple weeks anyway, but because that's what they tell everybody, I'm sure. But yeah, you fix your car, you get a rental, it's no big deal. Apparently for me, it's a big deal. Like, I'm just like, seriously? Like, can't anything be less than 3 steps? Or like, I always have to like change my whole schedule around. It's like really annoying. Like the past 2 months has been kind of like, I don't even know, like growing pains maybe, like just the current state of crap that I'm dealing with. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Life is good, but like, it's just like the extra stuff. Like, I mean, being blissfully ignorant to all these problems must be so nice. Must be so great. Like, I mean, seriously, like, you don't realize how nice it is to not be worried about as much stuff as somebody else's. Like, truly, like, to you, your existence is like, what happens to you is like so terrible. Like, that's just everybody. I do that. I'm like, oh, what was me? And then I'm like, oh, it's not just me. Everybody that's in my situation would understand this, but that's not entirely true because not all of them go anywhere. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. And then it's like I have to be financially independent. That's a whole different can of worms. Like it's just crazy, 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 crazy. So yeah, that's been my life. It's like a lot of logistical nightmares and like things that I should have done last week that also Toyota should have done. Like no offense, Toyota, but like if you knew that you only had one van and I said that I need said van, why are you renting it out to other people? And not to mention the fact that the rental coordinator is not even there on Tuesday. I'm like, it's a Tuesday. Where are you? What are you? Like, I guess they could have kids and they have to take off from work and like maybe they're on vacation. I don't know, but it's your last freaking chance. Summer's over. Like, when I need something done, no one's around. Like, basically, what I've learned is nobody knows what you have to deal with except you. So if you expect anyone else to do anything else, you need to one, ask them, or two, make sure that you did it yourself. So it doesn't matter if somebody else doesn't do it. That's what I'm learning. It's like, yes, if you want something done right, a lot of times you have to push for it yourself because only you care about what you're dealing with, like you do. Sorry if that didn't make any sense, but my point is people who get angry at other people for not knowing things or like being ignorant to other people's problems. I'm like, it's not their fault. They don't experience it, and if nobody shares what they're dealing with, nobody knows. So like nobody knows that like the Mobility Works only has like 4 rental vans. And if like it's just so happens that all 4 vans are gone, what do you do? You're SOL, bud. Like literally, there's nothing they can do. Apparently, they had to how do you say it? Crap. I forget the word. Escalate it to like the management people and make sure they could do it. And I was like, well, if you don't do it, I'm kind of stuck in Florida. So like, please, like, I don't know. Sometimes it pays off being like, help, I'm hopeless and disabled. Blah. Like, That's something that I can do that not everybody else can do. Like sometimes you get a free pass. Not all the time, like, but sometimes. It's just like I can get away with running someone over with my wheelchair by accident. Or was it? You'll never know. So, yeah, as much as life has been like, it's also been like, eh, that's what life is like. Gotta be dealing with stuff constantly. It's just like, I guess it's better than the alternative and not dealing with anything and nothing getting done and never feeling accomplished. Like, I don't know. It's like, what do you do with yourself? I need to do more, that's for sure. Like, I mean, I'm trying to go back to school. Like, there's so many things that I'm actually doing right now that I almost forget how many things I've already done. Like, I mean, there's always stuff to add to the list, but, it's just like I'm trying to better myself for the long term now. Like, I did the short term betterment. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that I have to deal with and work on, but who doesn't have that? So, yeah, life is gonna life whether you wanted to or not. So that's the other thing. Like if you're like, oh, life is so good, nothing's ever gonna happen. Think again. Just think again. Like it might happen. Like my thing is just like I wish I didn't have to deal with a bunch of stuff. Things would be a lot different. But c'est la vie, such is life. Carpe diem and all that. Seize the day. It could be your last. You don't know. But yeah, so I try not to care too much about the rental car stuff and then like financial stuff. And it's like, how does one not worry about worldly things like money if you don't have any? Like, seriously, it's just like, I don't know. There's other problems going on with other people that you never know. I'm very positive in public, but sometimes I'm pretty negative in my own house, like to myself, which isn't great. So I'm trying to work on that. But, not everybody also is as open as me. So, like, sometimes I'm like, who do I talk to about this stuff? Like, I don't know. There's nobody that I go, oh, I'm definitely going to talk to them about this because blah, blah, blah. Just like, I need to find community again. So that's where I'm at. Just a little update podcast for you. Not trying to be negative or anything, but it is kind of BS that this is how the system is built. Like, just makes no sense. It's like, oh, access is so good. For who? People that can walk? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, there's still, as much as access barriers have gone away, they still exist. So, yeah, I always feel like I'm like the only guy in a wheelchair everywhere. Like, even amongst adaptive programs and stuff, there's just nothing. Yeah, I mean, people just forget that people with physical disabilities exist. I truly think that, like, because if you're not going out of sight, out of mind, that's just how humans work. I don't know why we do it that way, but that's how it works. So there's a lot more people in wheelchairs than I even think, because I don't even see them. Like I see me, I'm the guy in the wheelchair. Like it's always been the case for the longest time, and I know that's not 100% true. There's always people in wheelchairs everywhere, but like just, there's a stigma around physical disabilities that people don't even realize that exists. Like it's just like you know I don't have a mental disability. Like I'm totally aware. So if you look at me funny, I'm gonna look at you funny. Like, that's how this works. Like I'm like, oh, you ever seen a robot before? Um, so yeah, if you can't make jokes about yourself, you're not doing it right. Not doing it right. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and that's gonna do it for this episode.